Hi Gemini, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And please keep in mind that roles could be reversed between you and your person. And with this said, as I always say, I do not run a daycare, so you guys should know that this is entirely general. So feel free to take or leave whatever you want from today's reading. And with this said, let's see what the universe has for you, Gemini. Peace and thank you, Mother Lilith. Let's see what is coming. So we have here the Five of Swords. Okay, can we get one card or two at a time, please? Oh, okay. We got here the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Mother. We got here the Page of Swords. One more, please. We got two more. We got here the Hermit. I'm sorry, the Lovers in Reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. And can we get one of overall? We got here the Five of Cups. At the bottom, we got the Five of Wands right here. So with the Five of Swords right here, is giving Aquarius energy, and with the Four of Wands, we got Aries energy here. So what is giving me right here? I do feel that you're gonna actually have some sort of celebration, stability, and reunions. But I do feel like before all of that, there's something that's already happening or will be happening. There's a lot of arguments and there's a lot of like persistence in your energies, like trying to fight for something. Some of you feel like the heavy load of life, meaning that, you know, like the daily life struggles of working, of like maybe not having enough money to feed your family, you know, this kind of situation that's happening on the daily in modern world, unfortunately, for every single one of us. So I do feel like some of you are walking away or are struggling or did struggle with a abusive household with your childhood. This could be a childhood trauma that you're carrying, as well as being in an abusive relationship and you are actually either or trying to get out of that situation, or you already did, but it's still in your energies and you're still struggling to heal and, you know, forgive, not necessarily the person, but forgive yourself for allowing things to happen. Because when I talk about forgiveness, and this is something as a survivor of abuse understands, that sometimes forgiveness is not like we are going to forgive the abuser, but it's forgiving us for allowing certain things that we allowed to happen, because now we could see it clearly, but back then we thought we were defenseless. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Forgiving is not necessarily you wanting to forgive the abuser if you don't want to. So with this said right here, you're getting out of the situation of deception and argumentative and like an energy that often wanted you to surrender. But I do feel like you are very deserving of this that's coming for you. You're getting towards your home, to your celebration, to your achievement, to your like the end of the line of achievements. I do feel like you are actually heading towards family, towards a reunion, towards stability. Anywho, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords right here, we got Virgo energy, we got Libra, Aquarius energy, and Gemini as well. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords right here, I do feel right here, like I said before, you are actually getting into your wealthy energies. You're going to be better in your situation with your finances. You're going to be having less stress. I also feel like this year, if you live in the US, you know, it's like tax season. I do feel like this year you're going to receive a lot of money and you don't have to share that with anybody but yourself. I do feel like you're going to receive a better amount of money that's going to help you find the stability that you may need. I also see this is like why it's talking about inheritance. I do feel it's because of the tax season. I also feel like you're gonna find your family and you're gonna find support in people that you thought like didn't care for you, and this was just a mentality you have because you were going through negative situations back then. But I do see a lot of people supporting you, helping you through a situation, and a lot of people who believe in you, others of you as well, are actually gonna get some sort of like raise when it comes to your job. I do feel like some of you are gonna have some opportunities elsewhere with new projects as well. With the Page of Swords right here, I do feel that every time you get something good happening to your life, you're actually expecting something bad to happen right after. And I do feel like you are like, okay, this is going better, or things are looking good for me now, what's going to happen? So you're always expecting like a negative thing that that will happen behind, or I should say, like, every time something good happens, you feel something bad is gonna happen right after it. Sorry, I'm bilingual, so I struggle with the words. So I do feel like you often plan and you guard up yourself for negative news to arrive. You're like, oh no, like excuse me, I'm celebrating now, but let me get ready because something is about to happen. And it's not necessarily that, it's just like that's how you feel because life has been hard for you. And I do feel like I used to be like that too. Also, I feel like you were actually silenced for a long time. I felt like maybe with whoever you were, or this could have been childhood trauma as well, that you weren't allowed to express yourself and or talk or, you know, be yourself around some certain people. And I do feel like you tend to overshare as well. You're very open and you like to chat because you like to make everybody feel comfortable, because you know how uncomfortable it is to feel when you are not being welcomed in a situation, conversation, or group, you know. With the Lovers and Viewers right here, I do feel that some of you regret the relationship that you had with your baby mama or baby daddy. You feel like, oh my god, this person, he or she was a bad decision in my life, because I do feel like this baby mama, baby daddy, or ex, let's say if you guys have properties together, you guys were married, or if you guys have kids together, excuse me, it's like this person likes to procrastinate things for you. They want to argue. They like to cause confusion in your life. So this person likes to like make hard difficult with you. And I know I got an ex like that, but I do feel that this is no longer going to affect you. They're going to end up biting their own eye, biting the dust, because they're only affecting them legally. They're going to make you look good. With the Seven of Pentacles right here, I do feel like you are heading towards reward, and it's because of your patience. I do feel like you have struggled enough in your life towards energy. I do feel like you have struggled enough in your life, and you have done a lot of things, and you have been perseverant in situations. Often you question yourself, like, how did I even do this? This was so freaking hard. I didn't even know how I did it. And a lot of people see like see you like, I don't know, how would I do it, Gemini? But I do feel like your diligence, your patience, and your sense of like strong will is going to allow you to see the fruits of your hard work very soon. I do see progress in your life. In the financial sense, I do feel like the financial sense is one of the things that has been worrying you the most, and I do feel like that's when you're going to receive the most progress in your life, because I do feel like you recently got out of a bad situation, or this situation is affecting you till this day when it comes to new partners, because you're seeking more financial stability than anything else. I do feel with the Five of Cups right here, you are Scorpio energy, by the way. You are actually disappointed. You're still healing. You're still mourning the situations, mourning whatever had happened. I do feel like you are literally like grieving a person that could be alive, or grieving a situation. And I do feel like emotionally you still need to heal a lot. You're not ready to invest in a new relationship the way you could. So I do feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to do before that, and I feel like this is something that you know. I will highly recommend you to do some Reiki to clear the blockages that could be keeping you in this sense of like grieving, lost, and like not enough positive energy, as well as maybe looking for professional help, if that will be an option that you want to get, such as a psychologist or something like that. With the Five of Wands right here, I do seems that you need to be very strong, because there's a lot of conflicts wanting to come your way. Where I see Leo, I do feel like people who are rivals, people who are gossiping, trying to put you down, trying to remove the blessings out of your life. I do see a lot of arguments and tension here, because there's a lot of people who are just not wanting you to succeed. This could be related to this person that I was telling you, the baby daddy, baby mama. This could be people related to them trying to like mess with you as well. With the Moon in the reverse, Pisces energy here, I do feel like these people are trying to being deceptive towards you. They're trying to create misunderstanding, trying to create confusion in your energy, so you can actually think that you're the one in the wrong. I do feel like these people are trying to cause fear and anxiety in your life, but so you know, clarity is gonna be shown to you. Oh, look at this. The Emperor right here. We got here fire energy, Aries energy. So I do feel like it's giving me a father figure. So it's somebody that you could had a baby with. Most likely, some of you, I still see a baby daddy, baby mama. This person is like, they think that they are they are like the judge and the jury. They are very protector, but they're not protective in a nice way. I do sense an energy of obsessive protection, of like my way or the highway protection, of like toxic masculinity. That's what I'm getting here. And I do feel like his mother, or I do feel is I'm sorry, I do see it's a man, but I'm gonna try to keep it open in gender, and this could be just somebody who has a masculine energy, which is not right now, is not utilized in a positive way. I do feel like this is either or he or she, let's say, that it's wanting control, and they don't like when things are out of control. And now that you are actually setting yourself free, or you have set yourself free, they're trying to control everything around you. Remember, when people can no longer when people can no longer control you, they're going to try to control your environment, and they're going to try to control how people view you, you know. This person sounds like a narcissist. You could have been dealing with a narcissist. Can we get 1 or 2 cards here to continue to know what's going on? So much Mother with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I do feel like you actually have kept quiet for a long time because you want to avoid arguments, you want to avoid stress, you just want peace. It seems right here that you are, I do feel like there's a sense of being fearful towards this individual, because you have some low self-esteem, and this is caused by this individual's treatment through the years. I do feel that right now you are very blocked. Your happiness, you don't see it. You tend to be unrealistic at the times in expectations, and I do feel like you are quite pessimistic, is because this person is actually messing up with your mind. But the Magician right here, they want you to remind you that you are the Magician energy. You got great skill, you have power, you have influence, and you have all the tools you need to make things right. I do feel like you have a lot of things in your favor, and because this person is messing with your mind, playing mind games, like they have always done it. I do feel like they're trying to control you, but the fact of like keeping you in a mental state that doesn't allow to see you clearly, because when you get anxious you can't see or think clearly. And I do feel like they're fearful of you. I feel like you don't see this, but this person is fearful of you because they know you have everything in your hands, in your power, all this evidence to win the case, or to win over them, and to mess up their life, because at the end of the day you have all the tools. And I just need you to believe this, to get this confidence and believe this, because you definitely have all the tools to mess up their life. You are the one in control, not the other way around. But as far as they keep you with anxiety and with fear of any way, shape, or form, that's why they don't leave you alone. That's why they harass you. That's why they have other people talking and making you feel trapped. That's why they're doing that, because if you had the minute and the peace to check, I do feel like you will understand that you have the power here. I highly recommend you, for those who can actually relate to this, to get professional help. And I'm talking about a lawyer here, so you can actually see how much power you have and how much everything is in your hands, not the other way around. The fact is, like, if you were to go into this legal battle, you're gonna win it, and they don't want you to realize that. So I would highly recommend you to go with a lawyer. What is coming for a Gemini in love? So we have here the Page of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, Magician, the Sun in reverse. One Mother Lilith, please. One more card. And we have here the Emperor in the reverse. At the bottom, we got the Two of Pentacles. We have, hold on. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I do feel that, I do feel like you're still in this energy of being hasty. You are distracted. You are impatient. I do feel like you could be a little bit demanding, and I do feel like you have a lot to work on, because I do see vengeful, jealousy, low confidence. I do feel like you have a lot to work on yourself before jumping in a new relationship, because you're going to because you're bringing these traits to newer possible connections, and these is just the result of the negative impact that these past relationships had in your life. I do feel like you need to work on yourself, so you don't actually allow the past relationships or the past experiences to have so much power over your new and possible and improved relationships. I do feel like there's a lot to work on before you jump into this decision of like, I want to date somebody new. I do feel that with the Ten of Cups and the Magician, and the Ten of Cups in reverse, by the way, we have Pisces energy, we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy right here. I do feel that you need to finally separate from this individual. I do feel like there's a legal situation that needs to be done before. I do feel that there is this harmony and conflict, and you need to be on solitude for a minute before jumping into a relationship. And even though you have been single for a minute, let's say, you still have those traits that you haven't worked on, and those traits of insecurities and all that brought to you by past relationships, unfortunately, are not going to let you have a healthy connection with anybody. And with the Magician right here, you need to work on your power and your influence and your self-esteem and your creativity, and find help, and perhaps just organize things properly before jumping into a new relationship. With the Sun in reverse right here, Leo energy, I do feel like you have your happiness blocked. I do feel like you could be having unrealistic expectations. You are not in a very positive energy. You're pessimistic. You are not ready. You're not ready to start this new beginning. You're not healed yet. You're not in this clarity energy. You're not in the innocence and then like, let's jump into something new. You're not in that energy just yet. I do feel like some of you want to try something new with somebody else, but energetically you're not ready, and you're going to screw up every single chance you could have with somebody good, and you're gonna say like, oh, nobody's good. No, it's just like you're not really ready. You need to heal properly. And I do feel like this is with Reiki sessions. This is also with getting a psychologist, getting a mentor that helps you in any way to perform before you jump into a new connection here. The Emperor in reverse right here. I do feel that you are very rigid, and you are with Aries energy, you lack of discipline. I do feel like you're just not ready. You're not ready for this. You're not for sure ready energetically or physically to embrace a new connection. You're going to be in and out of relationship. You're going to push people away whenever you think things are getting serious. You're going to actually end things. So I do feel like you're just not ready for a new relationship, and this is for me trying to give you the best help I can. You're just not ready for that. You need to heal, and you need to be single for a little bit longer, but not just single. It's just more likely finding help before jumping into wanting to be in a relationship with whomever. With the Two of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, guys, it seems right here that you need to adapt. We got here Capricorn energy. As I do feel like you are a little bit unbalanced, and you can be a little bit overwhelmed and disorganized, but you need to adapt. You have to work on your flexibility. You need to work on your balancing, and you need to work on maybe just, instead of juggling so many things at the same time, you need to juggle one thing at a time, because at the end of the day, if you juggle too much, you're going to drop something, and then you will have to start over. I also have the Two of Cups that caught my attention here. I have Cancer, Pisces energy. as of right now, there's a lot, like I said, this harmony in your energies, but there is a water sign that could be walking in once you do the proper work. And this person is your true love. There's a mutual connection here. This is union. This could be a soulmate person here. This is an emotional fulfilling connection as well that is a possible in your books, but it's not gonna come to you until you do your work. And people ask me like, why, Michelle? And I'm like, the same way the universe protects your heart into not allowing people who are messed up continue to walk into your life, they're gonna do the same thing for the other people, because this person or this person that could be walking in, this could be two possible connections, are loving, are caring, and all of that, and you are not ready to receive it. You're not ready to cherish them because it's a lot of work that you need to do. And the thing is, like, you don't want to mess up anything or anybody else because of an ex or because of past situations. So that's why they're telling you, hey, let's do some work before we bring this person to your life. And that's why they're bringing it up to your attention. They're not trying to make you feel bad. They're just trying to let you know this is happening, so you can actually take action faster, so you can work it out, so you can actually bring the person you want into your life. Now I'm going to give you the possible initials of the new and the past. You know best. If you know that you have nobody in the past that you could consider anything, then just know that this is just the future person. Okay, this could be the first, the first, last, and even a middle. I'm sorry guys, first, last, middle, in or a nickname. Sorry, I'm just hearing my son and I'm like lost track. So we got E as in Edwin, O as in Oscar, I as in Ian, J as in Jason, L as in Leo, V as in Victor, T as in Tyler, S as in Sam, N as in Nina, B as in boy, D as in Diego or dog, Q as in queso, and then we got C as in cat, and M as in Michelle as the possible initials. Before I go, I'm going to give you a message from one of my favorite decks. This is the Spiritual Animal deck, and let's see what kind of messages they have for you before I end your video, Gemini. So we have right here Black Jaguar, and this says Old Soul, and it says walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Then we have Sea Otter, and it says happiness, and it says be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. And last one we got here, the Swan, which is grace. It says, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and spirit of beauty. So this is the last part of your reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to win a chance of a free reading, make sure to subscribe to my channel, as every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I host a free reading giveaway. Right now, once I'm sure that my channel did gain that goal, I'm going to make a video soon. But I also, every month, I'm going to choose 1 or 2 lucky subscribers, and where I'm going to actually read their cards on a YouTube short. Whenever I choose them, I'll let you guys know. With this said, most likely I show you my social media. So if you follow me on Instagram, I follow you back. I also have a TikTok. I have a small group on Facebook. I have an upcoming project of my Patreon. Soon I'll be launching my Patreon, and where I'm going to be offering tarot reading classes as well as uncensored readings and so much more. I also have a website for personal reading, so if you want to book directly, you want to go and book online, it's always going to be in the description box below, and you can also click and it'll take you to my website. If it's easier, you can also book directly on my Instagram with the feature of the book now button placed on my bio. And again, it's going to be the same thing as clicking the link. With this said, I do not take or answer any message request if it's not online bookings. I once again do not take requests outside that website. I do not offer any free readings outside the giveaways, and I never message anybody outside in any of my platforms for readings, requesting readings, or anything. If that were to happen from an account that looked like me, I do not run that account. Feel free to report and block. As I said before, I never done that. I never message anybody for readings. So with this said, thank you so much for the love and support. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and love you.